Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and whoever has the ability to watch a live stream. Welcome to another day of me talking shit to charts, charting, chatting, trading, and having a whole lot of fun. How's everyone doing today, guys? How is the chat doing? Are we good? Oh man, Betty's doing a bit of dirty work here. Hello, 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 hello. Good evening from here. Where are you? Bitcoin had a bit of a pump and dump. Yeah, I'm watching it, man. I'm here. So we're in this long from the 76.2k range from yesterday. I'm gonna get it off my chart because it's cluttering and I don't like clutter. Almost every time frame is turning bullish, or at least the 1 minute is on the fence, the 5 minutes is bullish, 50 minutes is bullish, 30 minutes is bullish, the hourly, the 2 hour, the 4 hour and the daily are on the fence, but it's getting there, it's getting there. Listen, as long as we're holding above this trend line, and above this order block, trend line, man, I'm getting infected. It's a trend line infection. As long as we're above the 77,480k region, we're good. We're definitely good. Both of my trades are in 𝗕𝗘𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏. Let me get the zoom up. There we go. So both of them are in 𝗕𝗘𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏. 1.4 million realized, 57k realized, and 219k running. So this is a total combined of 1.7, 1.8 million in profits. I'll take that. Let me get... That's the... I thought I was missing something, but I figured it out. It has to be here as the third one, and that is the 3-chart setup. And this has to go off, and this has to go on, and this has to be 30 seconds. This closed. We're getting a clear overview of the liquidity. Ooh, there's a bit of a liquidity void here. I would be surprised if Bitcoin doesn't start pushing up. I would be surprised. So by my theory, 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗔𝗍𝗔. Hello, friend. Hello, Selma. Bro, where the fuck have you been? I thought you left me, man. Hello from Slovenia. Hello back. Shorting Chento turns into longing Chento. Yeah, that's what a... Listen, I'm gonna say something shocking here. That's basically what trading is. You know, you're long and you're short. Do you have an opinion about out season? Yes, it's cancelled for indefinite reasons. I think out season is off the table, guys. I think out season is no more. The good thing is we got a green wig at the highs. I just hoping that Nasdaq and the rest of the craziness is gonna open up. It looks like it. It looks like we're gonna have a good day, right? Why? Because gold is up, oil is down. Things are being perceived seemingly calm. Bitcoin's wowed. It just wowed today. Even though there's a lot of outward pressure, CVD is rising. Everything is looking pretty good for more of an upside rally. I think S&P is gonna dictate where Bitcoin's going. We had quite the way to break 77. It was mad. Yesterday, I thought we was never going to get above anymore. Proper mad. I'm banning the fake me's again on leave this conversation, leave, hide reply, block. Bro, the fake me's are faking. It's insane. Hi Chento, hi, I'm close my long, you were looking at 75.5. Yeah. Hello from Kuwait. Hello to Kuwait. How do you find that? How's the music, guys? Is it not too loud? So I want us to see us hold above this line, right? So the 77,490 is a bit of a psychological area also for Bitcoin. Why? In order to start looking up, and this for me, sorry, is almost the gap to 78.3. What can I say? I just need us to stay above, not be a bitch. Don't bluntly dumb back after a bit of a move. I think it might be too much to ask Bitcoin, to be honest, but it's, you know, it's what you can see is that we used to cut through everything with ease, right? When we were going up, we had these exponential moves going up. Nothing was stopping it until 82K. Now it's finally coming to its senses slightly. And now it's having more and more resistance. It's getting rougher and rougher to get above certain levels. Liquidity is making more and more sense again. You see, as Michael Saylor is out of the market and is not actively buying, it gives a completely different atmosphere to the market and to the tradability of it. Right now, it's better. It's getting better and better. 78.3, 79.3 at current targets, yes. 79.3 I'm gonna short. Cancel the limit, yes. Cancel that limit, man. You can cancel it. I'm vibing. Can I open any trades right now or should I wait? I would not open anything. Listen, there are two levels where you can open trades right now. It's 75.2 and it's 79.3. This complete zone in between is a void. It's an absolute void. Don't fuck with it. Bitcoin looks to have more pressure to the downside as of the last 10 to 15 minutes. It's playing this range, man. This range it has been in for, what is it? 77 was mental for it to pump out. Look at how long this consolidation was. And now we're just consolidating at the next resistance. And I hope New York is going to bring clarity. So the good thing is Asia pumped, London pumped. So we have a 74% chance of New York pumping as well. Do with that data as you please. I'm just handing it to you. Why 75.2? I would not open limit shorts. I'm not limiting. I'm gonna mark it and see what it is. But my target is anywhere between 79.38 and 80.4. This is my short building area. So from here, I'm gonna build shorts. But it's an area. It's not just a blunt limit order with 500 Bitcoin. Right now, the only good thing is that they're making higher lows as long as they don't break this. We're looking pretty Gucci, but I don't like the way that they're violently pressuring in these candles. it's a bit tricky. There's quite a lot of pressure down all of a sudden. Especially after this high, even though the amount of liquidations are absolutely pathetically neglectable. I can personally liquidate more in a day, man. I think the market maker should hand over the reins to me and let me handle it from here on. I think I can do a better job at it. But who am I, right? Should be interesting to see the 4-hour rejected the EMA. I think the real resistance is going to come at 78.3. I think 78.3 is the real point of resistance. Not yet, in my opinion. But, you know, who am I, right? Who am I? Who am I? Target for your long, 79.3, man. If I make it to 79.3, I will be at 220k in the 100k to 1 million challenge. I will double it already. That would be hilarious. Chento is live. Yes. A trader who uses a stop loss is a trader who assumes he's gonna get defeated. That was such an epic thing that, that the media team made. It made me laugh so hard, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if they're building a bottoming structure or what they're doing, but these 5-second candles are, they're scandalling, man. Will your challenge be integrated in the stream or will you make a separate one? The challenge now is, I post the trades on Discord, and if I take something on the live, the thing is, I can't tell you when I'm taking something, right? Or I can tell you when I'm taking something, I just can't predict when I'm going to take it. I take it when I take it, so that doesn't necessarily have to be during the live stream. And that's the issue. Yo, Chuda, is it a software thing that these candles are so fluctuating, or is it actually that these candles are so fucking fluctuating? The 100k already started? Yeah, but if I finish it earlier, just rerun it. Because 100k to 1 million is a fun challenge, man. I love running that one. If I short from 78.3, what stop loss would you recommend? I would recommend you to not fucking short 78.3. I don't see why you would short 78.3. Nah. If something 78.8, we'll always semi-overshoot it. But that's just my humble opinion. Yeah. Okay. Hello.
Are you long or short? Just tell me.
I'm long.
You're long. Okay.
To 79.4.
Okay, 79.4 is the level.
Yes.
I'll call the market makers, I'll tell them.
Yeah, I already did. Okay, so I don't want to see it remaining to dump. Yes, Nvidia earnings, that's going to be a big one. That's going to be an important one. I don't want to see us dumping into New York. And I don't know why we're dumping this hard. Oh, well, not this hard, but it's a 0.4, 0.5% move down, right? 0.4% move already. I'm not liking this. Genuinely. Me no likey. Me no likey. Front run for a penny Monday high. Damn. That your dad? No, that was Ran. Bro, any altcoins you're looking to trade? No. Not a chance. 𝗘, I am 𝗘. Which one is it I favorite? This one is nice. Now this one's even better. Look at how they're building the structure. This structure's off. Something's off. How can I tell it's the consolidation that is going down together with the CVD? Something's off. I'm not trusting this, guys. Listen, S&P and Nasdaq needs to open up. Or needs to start pumping. Otherwise, it's going to be a very, very, very ugly day. Because now the pressure changed on the hourly. Money flow isn't reflecting it yet, but you can see that they're pressuring more to the downside. See, here it's going again. It's just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes of straight downside. On a completely neglectable level. Impressive. Very impressive. There's not that much for who's buying here? Binjax. Why are they stepping in? Hola familia, hola. Yeah, I agree, ZachXBT. S&P drastically needs 7,400. Otherwise, it's gonna be bye-bye. Otherwise, you can just wave it off. The fact that I don't like how they're absorbing pressure right now. It looks like they're getting overly pressurized to the downside. And that the absorption to short orders is drastically changed. It's probably because 𝗕𝗘𝗥𝗪 stopped buying. But there's also no liquidity in this whole area. Till 76.8. And it just staircase up, elevator down. They've taken so long to finally breach this. An instant rejection in this 30-second candle. Like instant rejection. What's happening in my chat? Since when are we this religiously driven, guys? Oh well, in 10 minutes the market's gonna tell us what's gonna happen, right? As said, I'm in my long from yesterday. I'm semi-chilling. Need to start putting my 79,300. So I'm gonna start with 80 Bitcoin there. Then I'm gonna go 79,500. I'm also gonna put 80 Bitcoin there in my short. So that's 160 Bitcoin. Then by that time I have more free margin, and then I can do another 100 to 150 Bitcoin because of the long being heavier than the short. What's our entry for today? Our entry was here at 76.2. As you can see, there's also quite some liquidity stacking up down there. I just hope that Bitcoin can hold up its own pants and just goes at least for the 86 3K region. But yeah, we're gonna see in approximately 8 minutes. You see that as soon as they pump back into it, they're building these little consolidation patterns. And they're just perfectly aligning 5-second charts. It's crazy, huh? This is market maker algorithm at its finest. Because CVD is rising on these little moves. So just little consolidation. This is trapping. This is liquidity trapping. And this is also... This is just algorithms having a fight with each other because there's not much liquidity, there's not much happening, there's no size entering the market organically. Chento, hello buddy, what time are you flying, man? I need you. Would you still start building the short even if missed a long? Why wouldn't you build a short? Pump before Nvidia, then dump. I don't know. Nvidia might actually pull up the market. Nvidia is one of those companies that genuinely has that power. But yeah, we could see us marking up into Nvidia. It's a bit of a tension building music as well, right? Still possible to join VIP? Always, man. It's always possible to join VIP. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, that's okay, so we go up in the previous candle. What should we do with the first 5 seconds of the new one? Well, shit the bed? Yeah, that sounds good. Let's shit the bed. Okay, let him on it. Where should we go then in the first 15? I don't know, violence and below the previous low? Alright, let's do it. Before Nvidia always pumped, then after earnings it dumped last time. Are you hearing your own sentence, my friend? Yes, Nvidia will affect BTC because it will flush the market with liquidity and it's probably after hours for the US session. Bro, this thing might leave my screen. It's a straight fucking line. Just out of interest. Why? I'm asking for a friend. It's not stopping, huh? That's such an overly dramatic candle. The price action has been horseshit. I think that's an insult to horseshit. This PA has been an absolute abomination. Like, simply pathetic. Look at this last candle prior to opening. Without any reasoning. 0.25%. Listen guys, a 0.25% move is a big ass move. Especially 3 minutes before New York. Hype long is eating. Congratulations, man. Dinner's on you in South Africa. Yeah, I agree. The price action last week's or last month's even is... it's just garbage. I get why people are absolutely tired of this market. I get why people are absolutely fucking tired of trading. I get why people want to leave this market. And I get why people are getting out of this industry. Like, legitimately, look at this. So we worked... how long is it? Couple hours to get to a point. Then there's 5 million in liquidations happening. And then after that 5 million liquidation, the market is like 30 minutes prior to open. What are we going to do, boys? Okay, we're going to shit the bed. 0.6%. Absolutely shit the bed. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 5-minute candles. So that's within a span of 40 minutes. They just run for the hills with a rising CVD. So this is completely a perps driven sell-off. Immaculate. Absolutely impeccable, immaculate. So it's, yeah, can be very, very interesting. At least the music is good. But this market, and I know things don't move in a straight line. I know how market mechanisms work. I know how the background works. I know how everything around works. But especially if they want to make this more appealing to the average Joe again, and want to make this more appealing to people that cannot sit at a screen 24 hours a day and get their money from trading. Listen guys, crypto market is not a low entry level anymore. Crypto markets are not easy to interact with, and crypto markets are not easy to get in anymore. Here comes New York, by the way. Dow Jones up. Nasdaq also gapped up. Everything gapped up. That's great. That's perfect. Let's see if it holds. Bitcoin will probably dump because everything is positive. But what I was saying is this market is not easy anymore. This market is not for the weak. This market is not for people that want to make a quick buck. So if you actually want to trade and if you actually want to get good at trading, you need to invest, guys. The times of smacking $100 at a meme coin and then waking up the next morning 10x or 20x are gone. So you need to clutch in, you need to learn, you need to pick your points, and you need to pick your battle. But the problem is because all these, how do I say this politely, morons have been making so much money, it has become a necessity for the market and for the market makers to liquidate all of them. The market isn't fucked in general, but it's... I've seen better conditions. Let me put it that way. Look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq's going up nicely. S&P is going up. Dow Jones is going up. Gold is up. Bitcoin is. down. Epic. Yo, shitcoin. Pick your poison. Pick a correlation. Pick a side. You can't remain acting like a full-blown moron. We get that, right? So when S&P is rocketing, you decide to rocket. When S&P retrace, you decide to retrace. But as S&P is going up again, you decide to go more down. Okay. You do you, I guess. Basically, the market is... Your commentary makes my day. Thank you so much. Do you think they're wrecking more than ever the last 2 years? Oh, 1000%. Why? Because everyone is getting a change in the model, right? Exchanges started B-booking because people were not willing to pay fees anymore. And people were not paying listing fees. And there's so many shit tokens out there. And so many DEXs like Hyperliquid and everything taking money away from centralized exchanges as well. That every exchange model has drastically changed in the last months or years. That's, yeah. It just became a different beast. And it's wow, this PA and this price action and this methodology of how they're behaving within price action. It's completely wild. That's a scandal. Look at them. They probably marked down almost 1% from the highs. 0.7%. Without any reasoning, without any liquidations, and that is what most important to me. This market is liquidation driven, right? And without the need to liquidate, and with for first in a long time positiveness to look out on, they're still like, I was shit in the bed. So when everything was negative, and I would have understood when they were going to hell, this move makes no sense. Yeah, BTC is retesting 77. Might be, it only took a week to go over it. So might as well just go back to where it came from. And just have the 14th retest of... Look at how many attempts it took, right? Just for fun and games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So after 16 times... I get that you might need another retest, because 16 is a bit on the mild side, you know. Only 16 taps at the 77k level without liquidity is... Yeah. You know what? Go to fucking 77, go to 76.2, do whatever the fuck you want, Bitcoin. Absolute scam coin. I wanna be able to decently trade again. And just have some explanation for moves. And provide educational, but to be honest, and I'm gonna be completely honest right now, I don't fucking know. It can go up, it can go down. Bro, for all I care, it might even go to the left. Where are we going? 61? Bro, look at this move. What in the bullshit is this? I've never seen this. That's so weird. I wanted to up my leverage on a position, and I would need to deposit. That's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen. They're absolutely rinsing it, eh? Like an absolute rinse. Well played, I guess. Well played. I need to ask some questions here. They're absolutely rinsing Bitcoin, guys. Oh, they're rinsing NASDAQ as well, so that helps. Dow Jones dropped 0.5 to now. Send it to how, please, New York. This is the first time that I would not see a reason for New York to be bearish. I'm gonna be completely honest. But it might be the playbook, right? It has been the playbook for a bit. We rinse it. We send it to freaking oblivion. Now we just pump back. That might have been it, but probably hasn't. Look, CVD on spot is still rising. There's still buying pressure. The pressure and the money flow is positive. That's epic. Yeah, they're just rinsing it. Oh, GG's. Look at all the work that they've done. This taken them from 5 in the morning till 1 o'clock UK time. So nice of them. Impeccable. Oh, and NASDAQ is not dumping, my friend. Only Dow Jones is going down. NASDAQ recovered the whole candle. S&P also moving back up. Gold is going down slightly though. Bitcoin's the only one who's being a bitch. I don't know where we're gonna end. They love to mess with us. This is not messing with us. This is straight up absolute manipulation. This is complete manipulative behavior. I don't see how they're not going through the double daily low at 76. Because all the stock markets are bullish. Like, stocks are up. If we lose 76, we can pick up Bitcoin back at the gates of hell. I'm telling you guys right now, if we lose this level, we can, yeah. You can just wave it off, man, in my opinion. The pressure is constant. Check abroad. Have you seen me? So I'm having an hilarious argument with an exchange in the meantime. This 30-second structure is an abomination as well. They liquidated everything until 76.5. So if we lose the 76.8, it's down to the abyss. Nasdaq, S&P need to start clutching in. So that Bitcoin could actually do something useful by itself. Fun, man. Such a fun. No, it is fun. It's nice, and Nasdaq needs to go above this. I want to see Bitcoin go up from here. It might be. What's your honest view on prop firms? 99% of them is absolute trash. I've partnered with Breakout. Why? Because they have a 100% payout guarantee. I now did my first challenge and I had no issues with him. I just full ported, max shorted it. I passed the challenge in a single trade and they were like, yeah, fine, no issue. So that is, for me, the first positive encounter I had with prop firms in my life. Because I've heavily been against prop firms. I still think if you have the capital, that trading with capital or your own money is always better than with prop firms. But yeah. There's liquidation 76,830, 76,6, 76,5. Bro, there's also liquidations up to 124k. So, I don't know. It's not mine to tell, but who am I? Are lower time frames still profitable on BTC? Yeah? I'd say so. Depends on your port size and depends on the leverage, depends on your fee structure, depends on the exchange. There's a lot of bits and pieces that you need to puzzle out. But yeah. I'm net long 6-to-1 hedge. It's the good ratio to risky to these markets. Bro, I have your question raised more questions. What's your entry? Where are you longing to? What's your leverage? What's your risk? What's your exposure? The 6-to-1, how much of your port are you taking? I would always do a 1-to-3 ratio, personally. But as I said, like it raises more questions than it answers for me. If I have a 500k account, how should I trade or where do I go for guidance? We have Inner Circle, that's where I personally trade with as well. It's a more select group. If you have more than 50k or 5 million a month, you can apply via the Discord. That's where it's a private WhatsApp group, invite only. And there you get a lot of the tools, a lot of the help, and also like-minded people to help you with those account sizes and that type of trading. Why? Because people different account sizes have different issues, right? What coins you can trade, how you position yourself, how many entries you take, what leverage you're using, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, that would be my advice. Oh, a little scam wiki to the upside, I see. Is Nasdaq being too positive for you, huh? I'm telling you, Bitcoin needs to see a doctor. It's completely bipolar. This thing is absolutely bipolar. If they flip this candle red, I'm gonna end my day and I'm gonna chill. And it's it. I'm telling you. Then I don't want to have anything to do with this bullshit anymore. I'll be back tomorrow, but it's not my day for trading. Where can I apply for VIP with a big account? Go to the Discord and open a ticket. One of our representatives will help you. So I'm hoping for the sake of the stream. Okay, we finished the candle green. Otherwise, I legit would have logged out and just said, see you tomorrow. Bro, easy to see that we need to short. You know what, 𝗬𝗏, you short, I'll keep my long, and then we'll compare P&Ls tomorrow. Is that fair? Thanks. You're welcome, Pash. No issue. By the way, the Discord link is the pinned comment. Today's stream, if we're gonna trade, we're gonna take trades on 𝗬𝗏, the DEX, because I'm also testing out DEXs. And until now, they've been working pretty well, but I don't see anything to take right now, to be honest. I have no clue how to take a trade here. Might be me, I might be retarded, but this level in this market, just... Chento, where were you long from? My entry, it's also my break even. Positive, we're going down. Okay, buddy, you do you. Decent tunes, thank you. Chento, I'm long from this line here, that's a 76.216. Nasdaq is not really clutching in. Dow Jones did turn positive. S&P is net up as well. The only thing that is our problem child, daddy Bitcoin, is the only thing that's not clutching up right now. Sold 77.5, bought back at 77.150, solid. Thoughts on Undo, cup and handle breakout? No clue, I don't check altcoins. They're shit coins. My short and long are like yours, I saw an X. That's amazing, man. Congratulations. Also, if you're in profit and making money, congratulations. Absolutely. Listen, guys, if you're making money in this market currently, you're a beast. If you're being positive in this market, you're a beast. This is personally the hardest market I've traded in 8 years of trading. This is for the mentally ill. Everyone that is trading this, and I salute you and I respect you, don't get me wrong, needs to be in an asylum. Look at how they're compressing this. Look at how they sold off. Look at what they're just doing in general. This is non-consensual. Bitcoin is being non-consensual right now. This your most profitable year? Yeah, by far. I upscaled the accounts. I'm trading bigger sizes. It's not for the faint-hearted. Bro, you can't even have a heart. If you have any sort of emotion, you better stay out of this market. Even me, it's getting on my nerves. Look, even these candles, this candle looked so promising, and then it rejects off, I don't know. I cannot tell you what it rejects off. I genuinely can't. Shaking everyone, I need help. I need 200 to pass the 25k. What trade would you take just to pass it in this moment? If you want to trade in this moment, there's absolutely 0 trades I can give you. I'm not gonna lie, the market, you could not have asked for a worse moment than now. We're absolutely nowhere. So either long 76.2 or short 79.3. Anything in between? What's the screen on the right? That's our own tool that we're developing. We're gonna build a full-blown trading terminal. This is 𝗨𝗏𝗏𝗏. I'll send the link here. It's completely free to use. And I love the 5-second chart with the order influx and outflux. So yeah, sit on your damn hands, bro. Sit on them, swallow your hands, whatever you do, as long as you don't trade. Pure gamble right now? Yes. Look at this structure. What are we having here? This is, my name is Jeff, but then trying to shave it out of a range. This is retard in a can. Chento said one must conquer his inner self first. Bro, this thing is pissing me off to the bone. So it's only respecting Nasdaq's downside. That's lovely. Sweep hard both sides, buddy. They're sweeping one side. They're only spanking ass at the downside right now. Think it's an upside down backward triangle. I think it's an upside down inverted godly inside crap pattern. Oh, they retraced this. You ever shorted 79k in a long and eat at 2.1? Was hoping for pump today and then add to short. Bro, same. Just strictly following heavier liquidations below. The liquidations are heaviest to the downside. Okay. It's a load of bollocks. What is? Just tuned in, not gonna lie. Need dolphin therapy after this bear market. Bro, I'm gonna need to swim with dolphins. They need to massage my shoulders and just tell me that everything's gonna be okay. I have full-blown PTSD. I might need a therapy dog, right? After this market. Listen, if this thing continues for a couple more months, I'm gonna need a therapy dog. With a happy... Bro, who thinks about a happy ending with a dolphin? What's wrong with you? Let's be honest. Should stop with the lady boys. Bro, I have a therapy cannon and I give you one. Are you for real? Think they did the job in scaring people of move coming soon. Hang horses, it helps. Rent can confirm. Just long 125x all in. Bro, I don't know if you've seen my account, but I think the market maker will have an opinion on that. There's zero way that I could 100x my account. Lady boys, happy ending with dolphins. Yeah, this stream is turning out to be wild, guys. Chento, you have PTSD because of the market or how? Yeah. Have you seen this? Have you seen what I'm trading? Have you also read my chat? What are you using to add order blocks in TradingView? These are liquidations. So that's our own liquidation indicator that's gonna be released pretty soon to all of the community for free. I draw these by hand. They call me Pablo Picasso. I don't know what I'm watching, guys. I don't know why I'm still here even. Okay, so everything is consolidating. Bitcoin did the dirty to the downside. We have a new hourly. Let's see what's happening. Nvidia earnings always pump the markets later today, just taking out late longs. That's all. I hope you're right, man. I'm in a long, don't get me wrong. Long. Ciao, Pablo. Please keep it clean, people. Emu's bringing the... guys. Really, emus again. When should you scale up your account in your opinion? When you're mentally ready for it and you have the capital to lose. That's not even... okay, that's not even correct what I'm saying. As soon as you have conquered risk management and also the psychological aspect of sitting potentially in a drawdown or also being able to hold if a position is in profit and see certain aspects round tripped, that's when you upscale. So it's more of a mental psychological thing than an actual physical point where you should do XYZ, right? Incorrect for Nvidia. 5 of the last earnings has been a loss on the market. I never said it would go up. It was an either attempting to break down of the bear flag. When you mentioned the word bear flag, I lost interest. So yeah. There's that. Well, I'm out. Leave shorts open. Time to touch grass. Bro, take me with you, please. What are we watching here? What is your biggest mistake in your trading career and how could you prevent it with your current knowledge and experience? I think it's getting influenced by everyone online and FOMOing in. Like front running yourself. There will always be another day. There will always be a next trade. The market is not going to move away, right? If you wake up tomorrow, it's not going to be so breaking or life changing that you missed it. So to keep the patience to actually execute and listen to yourself without getting influenced, I think that is one of the main points. Chop market? No, it's just down. I think that would be one of the greatest learning points. I wish I knew sooner. But yeah, it's pretty easy, right? You see these big accounts, you see big numbers flying across the screen. People get influenced. It's just how it works. And it's logical. We're all emotional beings in essence. No one thrives just by themselves. No one can battle the influence. It's just how it works. If we want or not, it's the truth. Down, da down, da down, da down. Yup. Agent Orange was just given a blanket pardon from the IRS for past, present, and future tax crimes. Are we talking about Uncle Donald? And so on is a bit of a broad one. I started trading with I think 20 to 50k. As everyone, I blew it fucking all. Then I started making money 12 to 50 months in by not giving up. Why I started trading? Because we were implementing blockchain at my previous company. and it just triggered my interest, and I wanted to learn more because it was something I couldn't understand, and apparently I wasn't very good at in the beginning. And my ADHD and my character does not deal with things I'm not good at very well. I might be world's worst loser. Full clarity, I'm horrible at losing. So that's when I started diving deeper, and I just bit myself into it. And then my obsessive nature took over. And in the end, I think I figured it out. At least I'm getting there. I'm doing the right things in order to make the statement that I'm figuring out trading. Bullish pardon. Yep, Uncle Donald and family. Uncle Donald had a farm. Tax fraud. Bro, I need one of those pardons as well, man. It would be epic for me. Have you made 5 million in 3 months? No, I made 4.5 million in 3 months. I already had the 500k starting money. It's a detail, but it's the truth. Bro, this market is struggling, eh? Jesus. Congrats, bro, finding it hard to make 1k. Bro, again, guys, generational buying opportunities will come. I don't think we've bottomed yet. I don't think this market has seen the blood and the ferociousness of a real bear market. Because that gets bloody way more and does a lot more damage than we currently seeing in the market. Good day, mate. How are we going? PTSD and wanted to hit my head on the desk. But we're managing. Barely. That set aside, I think preserving capital right now is more important than trying to look for trades. And Bitcoin, you overactive, overcommitting piece of shit. Bull markets are easier, man. You just press long and come back when things go up. Philosophical question. Everyone is dreaming of example 5 million living of dividends. What keeps you driving when you achieve that amount this fast? So the thing is, before I stepped out of the shadows and before I started publicly trading, I already, how do I say this politely? I made my money, right? So I want to do better for the world. I want to do cool stuff with cool people. And that sounds a bit vague, but I want to build tools. I want to grow together with people. I just have more stuff to achieve. For me, listen, the money is fun and it's amazing. Don't get me wrong. But it's not just the monetary value that is still my drive. My drive is the people, the opportunities, the tools, the chances that the market is offering, and actually learning and making a difference to people. That is what is still doing it for me. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna end the live stream. There's nothing to trade for me above. Okay, we can long 76.2, we short 79.3. Everything in between is absolute noise. There's no value to be derived from this. Oh, that was an abrupt stop with my music as well. So I'd like to ask you all to smash the like button. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Because I'm not taking this bullshit anymore.